Hey there, everybody. It's CP Cards and Dice. We're playing APA Basic. First game I ever started out playing tabletop baseball games with. So it's it's near and dear to me. And we're gonna play a quick game of game one of the replay. We're gonna replay game one of the NLCS in 1988 between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. This is October 4th, 1988. Now, the Dodgers win it in 7. The Mets are highly favored in this one, so I don't see the Dodgers winning this series. Let's see what happens. I want to try playing through. I'm going to get started right away, so got to use the cup. You need a cup if you're going to play APA. You need this yellow cup. And then you're going to roll. We're going to roll on the stealth dice tower, and we're ready to roll here. It's Mookie Wilson who steps in the box. He's from Bamberg, South Carolina. He's a switch hitter. He's batting from the left side against Hershiser, and it's going to be Doc Gooden versus Oral Hershiser. A B, Doc Gooden's a B, and Hershiser's an A, so the definite advantage goes to Hershiser. Let's see what happens. Here's the first pitch, and that's popped up. And that's going to be, let me try to remember, it's going to be popped up to the catcher. One away. And we have to make a card for Jeffries. Jeffries didn't have these cards from 88. These are the actual cards. They don't come with any stats. I didn't look up any stats. But I know Jeffries had a tremendous short time with the Mets in 88. So he has a very, very excellent card. As you can see, he has a 6/44, and he actually played in this game. We're using actual lineups, but I had to create a card for him. I'm not sure if it comes with the extra players. I don't have the extra players. This is the 1988 set that I have, has 20 cards per set, per team. So it's Greg Jeffries. Here's the pitch, and it's a 56, and that's going to be a strikeout. 2 out. And next is Keith Hernandez. Michael. Let's do the cup. Can't do that. And that's going to be a 41. That's going to be a grounder to short. Shortstop. Griffin over to first, and that retires aside. So we go to the bottom half of the first. No score. It's going to be Steve Sachs, right-handed second baseman, leading it off. And that's going to be potentially extra bases. And it's a 65. No. It's going to stop. Getting it in quickly is the left fielder McReynolds, who's a 3, so keeps Sachs at first. And the next batter is Stubbs, and there goes Sachs. The throw down from Carter is not in time, so Sachs steals second. And Stubbs, the runner in scoring position, 56. That's a 34 with a runner on second. Both defenses are 2s. And a 34 is going to be a pop-up to the right side. Second baseman, Backman, is there. Puts it away. 1 down. Next is Kurt Gibson. That's a 65. That's a 35. Let's check that out. It's going to be popped up to the third baseman. Left side. And right there is Jeffries. Puts it away. 2 down. And now it's Mike Marshall, right-handed batter, good power. You can see by his card a 1/66 and a 5/11. That's a 53. That's trouble. 16. 16 for a center fielder who's a 2. With a runner on second. Let's see what that is. 16 is going to be single to center, runner out at home. Here's the throw. And they're waving him home, and Sachs is out at home, 8-2, and that retires aside. 2 hits for the Dodgers, no runs. So had he been a 1 center fielder, I believe he would have been safe. And let me double check that. Yeah. So that's how the game works. So this is Wilson's a 2 center fielder, so he throws out Sachs trying to score. And it's going to be Darryl Strawberry, left-handed batter, power hitter, one at 66 and one at 11. Snake Eyes, and that's a deep drive to right field, and that's a no-doubter. Mets are on the board, 1-0. Darryl Strawberry, first pitch swinging, gets a hold of one, drives in the upper deck here at Dodger Stadium. I don't know if there's an upper deck at Dodger Stadium, but so be it. McReynolds, 52. It's a ground ball, third base, over to first, one away. Johnson is next. And that's a 44. That's going to be an out against an A pitcher. That's popped up left side. Right there is Hamilton, the third baseman, puts it away. Gary Carter now, the kid. Kid Carter pops it up. This is going to be to the catcher. And that's going to retire the side, but not before the Mets come up with a home run. Score a run on a home run by Darryl Strawberry. And they lead at 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. It's Shelby, John T-Bone Shelby. It's a ground ball, second base. One away. Mike Scioscia, the batter. It's a 46. That's a fly ball center field on a line. And right there is Wilson. 2 down. Hamilton. 35. That's a 39. That's going to be a foul. Foul back. Out of play. That's a 9. That's going to be a base hit. Single up the middle. Through into center field. Wilson gets it in, and it's Griffin, Alfredo Griffin. 62. 29. I believe that's going to be a strikeout. 29. The runner on first. Yep, no. It's a 3-1. Double check that. 29, yep. Oh no, it is a strikeout. There you go. Because Gooden is a Y. First strikeout for Gooden, out number 3. So 1 hit, no runs. Backman. 53, that's 18. That's going to be an E6. This is a ball off Griffin's glove, and Bachman's on at first. 18, E6. And Gooden's going to bunt. Let's see if we have to look it up. 64, we may have to look it up. That's foul strike. And a 15, a 9. That's going to be a sacrifice. Sacrifice bunt with a runner on first. The 9 is going to be 5-4 sacrifice. So Bachman is on at second base. He's a fast runner. And it's Mookie Wilson. 45, that's going to be a walk. First and second. So Mets have something going here, and it's Greg Jeffries. That's a 14. That's a fly ball left field, shallow left. 2 out. And it's Keith Hernandez. 22. That's a 7 against an A pitcher with runners on first and second. Let's check the book, see what it says. Runners on first and second against an A pitcher. A 7 is going to be a single to left. 1 scores. That's out at home. Other to third. RBI single by Keith Hernandez. Mets lead at 2-0. Scoring is Bachman. The third is Wilson. First and third now. And it's Darryl Strawberry, who homered in his first at bat of the game. Oh, 61, 40. First and third of 40. Let's see what that means. First and third of 40 is going to be a 2-4. There goes Wilson. Actually, there goes Hernandez. The throw down, and he is out. 2-4. Caught stealing. But the Mets come up with a run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a walk. And they lead at 2-0 going to the bottom of the third. Oral Hershiser, the batter. 51, that's a strikeout. Second strikeout for Gooden, 1 away. 33, that's a single. Stubbs, 31. Now, he's a Z, so that's going to be a ball 2. Stubbs again, 23. That's a strikeout. 2 out. And it's Gibson. Gibson with good power. 44. That's an 8. That's going to be an out. I'll tell you what kind of out that is. A beat pitcher. That's going to be a ground ball, third base. Jeffries up with it across the diamond. Oh. And throws out Gibson for out number 3. So the Dodgers with 1 hit lead 1 on. And at the end of 3 complete, Mets lead it 2-0. All right, actually it's Strawberry, 31. It's a 9. That's going to be an out. It's an 8 pitcher. Kind of an out is that. That's going to be a ground ball shortstop. And that's Alfredo Griffin. Fires the first and gets Strawberry. McReynolds, 46. That's a fly ball center field. Back goes Shelby. Makes the catch. 2 away. And now it's going to be Johnson. Where's McReynolds? What the heck happened there? Strawberry, McReynolds, and then Johnson. 54. That's a fly ball right field. Towards the line goes Marshall. Makes the catch, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Hershiser. All right, it's Marshall in the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Mets, 64. That's a strikeout. Number 4 for Gooden, Doc. Shelby, 24. That's a strikeout. Number 5, 2 outs. Back-to-back Ks, and it's Sosha. 55. That's going to be an out. That's going to be a fly ball center field. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Gooden. Have to plug in right now. My phone is. Let's see. Let's get this going here. We don't run out of battery. Pretty decent game so far. Mets are winning, so that makes me happy. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's going to be the kid Carter. Carter's 0 for 1. He popped up to the catcher earlier in the game. And it's a 41. That's going to be a ground ball shortstop. 6-3. Backman is up. He reached on an error and scored. It's a 13. That's going to be a base on balls. So Backman, and we're going to have another bunt. Gooden squares. 23 at 29. Let's see what that is. 29. It's fielder's choice. 3-6. So Gooden is going to be on a fielder's choice. 2 out. And it's Wilson. Wilson, 62. It's a fly ball right field. And that's the 3rd out. Jeffries is going to lead off the top of the 6th. It's Hamilton leading it off for the Dodgers. Jeff Hamilton, 3rd baseman. And that's a 39. That's going to be foul back. Roll again, 23. It's a fly ball, shallow right. Right there is Strawberry. Makes the catch. Griffin, 33. That's going to be a grounder, I believe, or a fly ball. Where is that? Fly ball center field. Right there is Wilson, Mookie Wilson, and it's Hershiser who's 0 for 1. He struck out, 54. That's a fly ball to right. Again, Strawberry, 3 up, 3 down. Go to top of the 6th, 2-0 Mets. Jeffries is leading it off against Hershiser in A. 32. That's a ground ball, second base. Sachs is there. 1 away. Keith Hernandez, 13. That's a base on balls. Strawberry, good power, homered earlier in the game. 62. That's a strikeout. Swings through that high fastball. 2 out. And that's strikeout number 2. And it's Kevin McReynolds now Hernandez takes his lead off first. 23, and that's a 27. And with a 5, it's going to be a fielder's choice, a force out, 5-4. And that's all she wrote there. So at the end of 5.5, it's 2-0 Mets. We go to the bottom of the 6. It's Stevie Sachs leading it off. Leadoff hitter. That's a single base hit. Sachs is on at first, and the batter now is the lefty power hitter Stubbs, Franklin Stubbs, and there goes Sachs. The throw down, not in time. Steals second. Here's the pitch to Stubbs. That's a base on balls. So the first 2 batters are on here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and it's Gibson, good power. It's going to be a 23. That's a strikeout. Curveball got him. Nice curve by Doc. And it's Marshall now. That's a 43. That's a 29. Runs on first and second. 29. What is that going to be? 29 is going to be a double play. One back, a comebacker to Gooden. Turns, throws to short, back to first. It's a 1-6-3 double play. And the Mets get out of that jam. 1-6-3 DP, and that retires the side. 1 hit, no runs. And we go to the top of the 7th, moving along here. Game's moving pretty quickly. 52. It's going to be a ground ball to third. 1 away. Hamilton fires the first. Carter now 44. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. 2 out. And Wally Backman. 66. Oh, that's going to be driven in the gap, and that's going to roll to the wall. Backman around first, going into second. The throw not in time. 2-out double, and Doc Gooden, the batter. Backman has a decent hitting card. Has some ones on it, so he hit a home run. 44. That's an 8 with a runner on second. That's not going to do it against an A pitcher. Yeah, it's going to be a ground to the third. Hamilton fires the first and gets Doc. That retires the side. Mets leave 1 on. And after 6.5, it's 2-0 Mets. Shelby's leading it off here against Doc Gooden. 62, that's a strikeout. Number 7, 1 out. Mike Scioscia, 44. It's going to be fly ball center field, 2 out. And Jeff Hamilton, 13, that's 22. A 22 is going to be a ball that's hit to Hernandez. Hernandez flips to Doc covering, and he's safe. No, he's out. And that's a 3rd out. There will be no review because they didn't exist. And after 7 complete, it's 2-0 Mets. Wilson up. Mookie Wilson, who's 0 for 2. He's walked. 65. That's popped up to the catcher. 1 away. Jeffries, we have to create his card using the online APA card creator just for this series. And that's going to be a 9 against an A pitcher. That's also going to be an out. That's going to be a ground ball shortstop. No, the ground ball shortstop and an A is a pop-up. All right. And it's going to be Keith Hernandez, who's 1 for 2 with a walk. Single and a walk, 32. That's a grounder, second base. Sachs over to first. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Hershiser. We've got a nice pitching duel going here, and it's moving fast because of it. Alfredo Griffin leading it off. Snake Eyes. Oh, that's trouble. See what that becomes. A 63. It's going to be a single. So Alfredo Griffin on at first. Now we got to think of what do we do here? Do we pinch hit? And we're probably going to have to pinch hit in this situation. It's going to be M.D. Davis. Mike Davis is going to come into pinch hit for Hershiser. And there goes Griffin, and safe at second with a stolen base. Davis in a pinch hit. It's action in the Met bullpen. That's a 24. That's a strikeout. 1 away now. Big strikeout. Number 8. 1 away. Hershiser's out of the game. Sachs, 65. That's popped up. with a runner at second base, a 35. It's going to be a foul ball. Foul ball to third base. Near the stands, and right there is Jeffries. Pop foul 5. And Franklin Stubbs now. Franklin Stubbs. Let's see if we got a lefty in the Met bullpen. Who was their closer? Leach is a righty. McDowell is a righty. Oh, Macho Man Myers. We're going to bring in Randy Myers. He actually plays in this game. So Myers is going to come in quickly to replace Doc. And even though Doc was an A pitcher already by this point, but we're going to get Randy Myers going to be an AB pitcher, or actually an AC pitcher, I believe. So Myers comes in, and let's get him in there. Myers. He's XYZ. Good power numbers, K numbers. So it's a AXYZ. And there he is. Myers is going to pitch to Stubbs. Lefty versus lefty. We're going to get a pinch hitter, I believe. Let's see. Woodson. Let's see if we have a Woodson. Yeah, Tracy Woodson's going to come in. And he plays first base as well. So he'll stay in to play first base. Woodson's going to pinch hit. He's a righty. First base. It's going to be a 3. So we're going to get an extra number there. So it's Woody Woodson, Tracy Woodson. Here's the pitch from Myers, 65. Runner on second. That's again a pop foul to the left side. Third baseman puts it away, and that retires the side. So the Dodgers lead 1 on. Failed to score. Stubbs is out. It's Woodson at first base. And we're going to need a new pitcher now. And that new pitcher is going to be Howell. Howell's coming in. I'll tell you what he looks like. Howell's an AXYZ as well. Howell AXYZ. And we're going to make him blue. And come in here. There you go. All right, Darryl Strawberry's up. 41, that's a ground ball. Hits a shortstop. Griffin up with it. Throws out Strawberry, 1 away. Playing Appa, replaying the 1988 NLCS Game 1. 24, fly ball, right field. Back goes Marshall to the track, makes the catch. And it's going to be Johnson now. Howard Johnson, 31. That's a base on balls. And he goes. Stolen base. Walking a stolen base. Gary Carter, the batter. Pitch to Carter. 25. That's a 9 against an A pitcher. With a runner on second. A 9 is going to be out at first on a ground out to Alfredo Griffin. Throws him out. And that retires the side. So we'll go to the bottom of the 9th. 2-0 Mets. Bottom of the 9th. 2-0 Mets. And it's Randy Myers. It's going to be Gibson. Gibson, Marshall, and Shelby. It's 2-0 Mets. See what happens. Here's the pitch to Gibson. It's a 63. It's going to be fly ball to left field. Right there's McReynolds. 1 down. Marshall next. Pitch from Myers. It's a 15. That's going to be an A is going to be a single to center. So the tying run is at the plate now in John Shelby. Here's the pitch. 53, a 17. And right field is a 1. So we're going to look at fielding 3, 17. Single to right, runner to third, batter to second on throw to third. Missed the cutoff. And now you have, with 1 out, you have the tying run in scoring position. All right, Scioscia, Mike Scioscia. Here's the pitch from Myers, 56, 34, second and third. 34 is a pop-up, and calling for it is the shortstop, Johnson. 2 out. Mets are 1 out away from winning Game 1 of the NLCS in 1988. The Dodgers actually won this series in 7 games. So it's Jeff Hamilton. Here's the pitch from Myers. 43. That's going to do it. Second and third. 43. Second and third. 43. Is a 29. 29 is going to be a ground ball, a comebacker back to Myers over to first, and the Mets win it. Excellent game and exciting till the end with 1 out. Marshall singles and then Shelby singles, and Marshall makes it to third base. The throw misses the cutoff man, and Shelby takes advantage using his speed, gets to second base. So with only 1 out, you had the tying run in scoring position, and then Scioscia popped up. Myers got Scioscia to pop up, and then he got Hamilton to bounce back to the pitcher, and that was the end of the ball game. So I don't know how long that took, but the Mets win it by a score of 2-0. That's Game 1. We're going to set up Game 2 and play that as well. So this is APBA Basic, pretty easy, pretty simple, fun. You get the baseball flavor, and I know lots and lots and lots of guys love this, as I do myself, because it was my first game. 1976 is the first season I ever played. In the summer of 77, I spent a lot of that time rolling that dice and replaying the Yankee season growing up in Queens, New York. So I will see you guys very, very soon. And this is CP Cards and Dice signing off for now. Mets win it 2-0. Doc gets the win. Doc was outstanding, going 7 2/3. 7 2/3. Myers gets the save. Doc gave up only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. No runs, no earned runs. He walked one and struck out 8. Struck out 8. Myers goes 1 1/3. 1 1/3. And gives up 2 hits. No runs, no earned runs, no walks, no Ks, and no home runs. The loss is going to go to Hershiser. He gets the loss, and that's the end of the ball game. Take care, guys. Mets win it 2-0. Doc Gooden gets the win. Randy Myers gets the save.